It's been a very miserable night so far for UKIP. They have held none of the seats they're defending and they haven't made any gains either. Most of those losses have been to the Conservative Party. The UKIP leader, Paul Nuttall, said that there's nothing his party candidates could have done to prevent what he called a national swing to the Tories, but he says it is a price worth paying on the patriotic cause of the United Kingdom leaving the European Union. Well, joining me now is UKIP's local government spokesman, Peter Reeve. He's in Westminster. Mr. Reeve, Ian Duncan-Smith says UKIP's job is done, there's no point in the party anymore. What's your reply to that?
Well, UKIP's job is most definitely not done. What we've done is proven that we control the national agenda. Here we have a Prime Minister who has painted herself in UKIP's clothing and has done very well out of it. But the problem with having a puppet Prime Minister pretending to be UKIP is the substance behind it. Now, I hope, as much as anybody who believes in this country and believes in a bright future for this country in the world and outside of the EU, I hope that Theresa May is as good as her word in that she will deliver a UKIP-style Brexit. But I fear that people have voted Conservative in this election, in this local election, because Theresa May told them to trust her. I fear people will be bitterly disappointed by the outcome.
But the evidence is that people who used to vote for UKIP do support the Conservative leader to deliver and therefore don't see any need for you anymore.
Well, the reality is people continue to support UKIP's policy. We are very proud of our policy. We continue to support it. And Theresa May has gone to the country saying she supports it as well. Now, the truth is we now have to see her lead by example and deliver a Brexit that doesn't have free movement of people, that doesn't give the EU billions of pounds of UK taxpayers' money, that doesn't mean the European courts still have primacy over UK courts. If she delivers that, we will all be happy. At that point, we could start to say perhaps UKIP's job is done. But actually, I very much doubt she's going to deliver that. And then there's the other UKIP policies that need to be delivered. Why are we still giving £10 billion to the foreign aid budget when people in this country who need social aid, who need to be looked after, the most vulnerable people in this country in terms of adult and children's social care, are having their services cut? So UKIP's agenda is still alive and strong beyond the EU, but this election has been pinned down by the EU agenda. Theresa May is pretending to be a UKIP Prime Minister. We hope she proves to be one, but even then, and we doubt she will, but even then, UKIP's policy remains strong because the Conservative Party is still letting British people down beyond the European agenda.
Yeah, but the point is your values may be being widely supported in the country, but you're losing your platform to broadcast them from. You don't have an MP. By your own hand, you're going to lose all your members of the European Parliament in 2019. All your councillors up for election have been wiped out. This looks like a party who, for the wider public, its relevance in a Brexit Britain is disappearing.
Well, let's be very clear. Please don't judge us by old party currency. UKIP doesn't judge itself on how many seats it has. It judges itself by how its policies is influencing the country and how we are changing the country. We didn't get into politics, my and my colleagues. We didn't enter politics in order for personal gain or in order to gain personal power. Unlike politicians in other parties, we entered politics to change this country, and change this country is exactly what we are doing and exactly what UKIP will continue to do when the Conservative Party proves itself to be what it is. It's a Remain party in a Remain Parliament with a Remain Prime Minister, albeit they're masquerading as UKIP right now. Let's see the reality of it. I would love to be wrong. I would love to see Theresa May deliver a real Brexit for the good of this country, but I very much doubt it because her spin doctors are very good. They did it in 2015 when they frightened everybody about Scotland and this myth that Scotland and the Lib Dems would take the country in a weird place. they now have done exactly the same again by convincing UKIP voters that the Conservative Party will deliver our agenda, and I guarantee they will not. So UKIP is alive and well. It will become stronger than it's ever been when people wake up to the reality that Theresa May's promises won't be delivered, and that's the point where UKIP goes from strength to strength, because we remain consistent, our values remain consistent, our policies remain consistent. We don't chase the polls, we don't chase seats at any cost. What we as a party say is we are here on principle and we are here to deliver the change for this country. That is happening. And so UKIP, having beaten the government in national and
Reeve,
European elections, is doing well.
There's more to come on the local elections and the rest of the national and international news.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.